A terrifying afternoon for a KCK mother after her child was kidnapped from home. The good news, one-year-old Shemaya Reed was reunited with her mom just 90 minutes after her father kidnapped her.
KCTV5's Rudy Harper is live now from that scene near North 61st and Faro, where the family feared the worst earlier tonight. Rudy.
Well, the family's relieved. No parent wants to go through this. That little baby girl is now inside with her family where she's supposed to be, but police are on the hunt for her father.
Now she's back. We okay. We good.
A big sigh of relief now that Marisha Reed is reunited with their one-year-old daughter. Police say Shemaya Reed's biological father, 18-year-old Ricardo Wheeler, kidnapped her.
He just said, I'm here to get the baby.
Reed says Wheeler is an ex-boyfriend and forced his way inside her apartment before taking off with the child. Once outside, Reed says a woman was waiting, armed with a gun.
Scary.
In the agonizing moments after the kidnapping, Wheeler and his companion contacted the one-year-old's grandma.
When they seen it on the news, they was pretty much ready to get the child back. Andrea
Randall says she met with them at an apartment complex in Missouri, and they handed over the child, who was unharmed but without shoes.
She was crying. She was, I think children kind of sense when stuff is not right.
Police followed the grandmother back to the apartment complex, where she was back in the arms of her mother.
I feel better now that she's here.
KCK police are also looking for the female that was with Wheeler when he took the child tonight. It's not clear if charges will be filed. Live in Kansas City, Kansas, Rudy Harper, KCTV5 News.
Thank you, Rudy. And the system put into place to help authorities spread information during a kidnapping like this wasn't much help today. It took 78 minutes to issue an Amber Alert. By that time, the girl had already been dropped off with her grandmother. KCK police described the process.
There's several steps to it, and you have to meet certain criteria and able to even issue an Amber Alert. I know around 4:30 we started that process with the paperwork and all that, and our dispatchers had our end entered into the computer. Around 4:50 was the last thing we did as far as the Amber Alert goes.
But see, police need the KBI to issue it. The Kansas Bureau of Investigation said in a statement to KCTV5 that in all alerts, it takes time for our team to make contact with the law enforcement agency handling the case, obtain photographs and pertinent details, and to input that information into Amber Alert systems in order to share it. You can read the full statement from the KBI on the KCTV5 News app. We're also working to get some more details on the delay behind the Amber Alert. We'll break updates here and on the KCTV5 News app.